Okay, welcome to another pick card reading. This is your financial future, career, money, what's coming up next for you, okay? We have three piles. Pile one is this Four of Flutes, which is the Four of Cups, okay? Pile two is the Rose Ceremony, which is the Judgment card, okay? And pile three is the Limo, which is the Chariot, okay? So pick pile 1, 2, or 3. We're going to start with pile 1. Okay, pile 1. So if you chose the Four of Flutes, which is the Four of Cups in the traditional deck, it says reflection here. And you could be in the middle of doing that, deciding what is the next step for you in career or money. There could be opportunities that you looked past or looked over or you missed. Okay, there might be a way out of financial confusion or struggle, but you could be overlooking it. Okay, let's see what your current energy is in finances and career. What is your current energy? Ace of Pentacles. So that's promising. So yeah, a new opportunity. There's hope here. You might have just recently started something new, a new job, or new business venture, or new creative project. Some of you, I feel, are retiring. I feel like somebody's retiring. Or you're starting over. You could be starting over from scratch. You could have recently ended something and started something, like you just recently started something new. Okay, that's your current energy. Also, I feel like someone's been given a gift. It could literally be from the spirit world, or someone could have just given you a financial gift of some sort, or an offer. Let's see what's coming up for you. Finances and career for pile 1. What's coming up for you? Yeah, Six of Cups. What else do we have here? Pile 1, what's coming up with career and finances? The Tower card. What's coming up with career and finances? And the King of Pentacles. Nice. Yeah, you could have been offered something from somebody from your past or someone you know who's represented by the King of Pentacles here. This is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. This person is very financially well off. They're in a leadership position. It could be a boss of some sort. And they could have helped you with something. Again, giving you some sort of offer. And I feel like for some of you, someone from your past or something you used to do in the past, you're going to do. That's what's coming up. You're going to do it again. So basically, for some of you, what you have been doing, whatever field you've been working in, you're still going to continue that field. Okay, so for example, if you worked in healthcare, you might have been, I don't know, a janitor. This is just an example. Like you were a janitor, let's say, at a hospital. And you're still going to work at a hospital, but you just have a different position. Like maybe you went from janitor to CNA, that kind of thing. For a lot of you. Also, what's coming up is, you know, a total kinds of, this is why I felt like somebody had ended something and they're starting over. They're starting from scratch and it's coming as a shock or surprise. So perhaps some of you had gone through a loss and you didn't expect the loss and you had to find clever ways to get out of this slump, you know, this financial instability. And I feel like you're going to enlist the help of people you already know, people who you've known for a long time, or people or a person from the past, okay? For a lot of you, this could be family helping you out financially, okay? Because it seems like a loss had been experienced and you didn't expect it, but it looks like you're having some assistance and some help, or you had to do something in a clever way, perhaps maybe manipulating people to get this assistance, okay? So that's what's coming up for you. Let's clarify, see if we get more information. It's coming up. Yeah, we got the Fool card here. I feel like this means you're going to take a chance and a risk here with this new opportunity. You know, it's something that you haven't done before. My light just went out. It's something that you haven't done before. Okay. It could also be something, so not only haven't done it before, but you're unfamiliar. I can't even talk. You're unfamiliar with this line of work or this way of making money, but you're going to have more of a positive outlook on it. You're going to be looking forward to this new start and this new beginning. This could be going into next year as well. Like January could be like your month to start fresh and start over. And I'm getting a big indication that family somehow is involved in your finances for this pile. Okay. This might have been something you didn't, again, this is coming to a shock, like you didn't expect this. You didn't expect you would do this particular thing, whatever it is. Or it kind of was an option for you, but you ignored this option. But it seems like you're going to go ahead with it because perhaps maybe you have no choice but to pursue this option. Okay. Got the Ace of Swords here in the back of the deck. Yeah, you're coming into a realization that you have to do what you have to do. Okay. You're gaining some insight here and some clarity into your financial career situation. Some truth is to be revealed, and I feel like the truth is that, you know, you have no choice at this point. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords here. Yeah, I mean, this new start doesn't come without a little bit of struggle here. You could be dealing with some shady characters, some shady people, so be on the lookout for that. So you have to be smart, okay? You have to use your discernment and use your intuition. I feel like you will be getting help along the way. So there's a combination of negative and positive people in this area in your life. You might be going through an element of uncertainty, okay, and indecision here. There might be some things you're just gonna literally like just ignore, or, you know, not accept or not want to see. You know, there might be some sneaky behavior that you're gonna look over. You know, you're just not, you know, and you're gonna be unsure of like this new start. You're gonna be unsure in the beginning of how you're gonna proceed. Okay, again, this is something unfamiliar to you, so you're gonna be confident and when you first start, but as time goes on, you're gonna be like, you've never encountered this before, so like, what do you do? That kind of vibe. But with the Three of Pentacles here, I definitely feel like for a lot of you, other people are involved in this area in your life, and you will be getting assistance. There's like a collaboration coming up. There's a working together. You could be like a meeting of minds, or you could literally be attending meetings with other people. You could be forming partnerships with others. Okay, there's like a coming together and a working together. And I feel like down the road, you're going to get a hang of things. You're going to know what to do. You're going to gain the skills and knowledge to build your finances. I feel like if you've gone through financial difficulty recently or in the past, I feel like that's going to change going into the future. There are some bumps along the way. There's, you know, some obstacles, and it has to deal with other people, really. Other people are getting in the way. But I think once you overcome those obstacles, I feel like everything is going to stable itself out, okay? I have some oracle cards here, and I want to see what the oracles have to say for pile 1. The die is cast. Okay, game over. Yeah, I felt like an ending for a lot of you. Nature is your ally. And you are going to have some allies. You know, there's going to be some, there's going to be a time period where you're just going to kind of sit back and think things through. You know, before you make decisions, you're going to take your time. You know, you're not going to rush into anything, because unfamiliar territory, you literally need to sleep on it and think about it, okay? I'm not always an angel. That's the devil card. Yeah, I do feel like there's some shadiness surrounding this area in your life, whether it's coming from you or other people. And some kinds of like deception going on. You know, there might be a decision you're going to make that you might regret, or you might be like, well, it is what it is. Let me try to pick up the pieces, you know, and kind of start from scratch. Or you might already had that experience already, okay? But I feel like, you know, despite all that, there is stability in going into the future. And I feel like you're going to get a handle of things eventually. Eventually, you'll get a handle of things, and you'll know how to delegate. You'll know how to maneuver in this field or this situation. Okay, pile 1. All right, that's all I have for you. I'm going to move on to pile 2. All right, pile 2. So if you chose the Rose Ceremony, this is your reading, and this is the Judgment card in the original tarot deck. Okay. For some of you, this area in your life could come with a lot of karma, like a lot of karmic lessons, a lot of karmic debt that needs to be paid. I know in my numerology astrological chart, I have a tremendous amount of karma with finances and career. You know, there's a lot of lessons for me to learn, and you could also be one of those people. Okay, it could literally be in your astrological chart. It's worth getting your chart, not just your birth chart, but from what I found out from an astrologer, there's different types of astrological charts. I forgot what they're called, but you can really delve deep into your life and find out details. Like, I found out a lot of specific details about my future concerning money and career, okay? And I know it's accurate because of what's surrounding me and my history, you know? And it not only talks about the past, but also your future, and it's kind of like all connected. It makes a lot of sense, you know? So I definitely believe it. So for this pile, it's worth getting, you know, a professional chart done, not just the free birth chart. The birth chart is only the beginning. Like, there's so much more information in astrology that you can find out about yourself. But all right, so let's move on. Let's see what your current energy is in career and finances. Ace of Cups. So you might be the kind of people who want to make money off of something you personally enjoy, or that gives you joy, or that makes you happy. And you might be in the beginning stages of doing that. Like, so for example, if you really enjoy making candles, you want to turn that into money. You know, some of you might be struggling to make that a reality. Could be several reasons for that. Could be a lot of competition. It could be, you know, in art, because I'm an artist myself. You know, there's so much replacing. Like, we got AI now, and we really don't need artists anymore with AI. So, and it's always been a kind of tough area to make money in, depending on what you're doing artistically. So you could be one of those people. On the other side of it, some of you could be currently doing something for money that, you know, you do enjoy. You could already be successful at it. You know, it could already be a reality for you. So either you want to do something you enjoy, or you're already doing it for money. But let's see what's coming up for you in career and finances. Nine of Cups. Best card, one of the best cards to get. Let's see what else we got. We got the Hermit, some Virgo energy here. What else do we have for pile 2? Some of you, I feel, could be teachers. You teach something. You could be guiding people. I just want to clarify with one more card. Ooh, pile 1 got 6 of Cups too. So I see good things coming your way, pile 2, in this area in your life, okay? Let me start with, the only negative here is that, again, I sense for somebody, it might be hard to make money in whatever it is that you're doing, okay, with the Hermit here. I feel like it might be somewhat of a struggle, especially with the 10 of Wands. You might be overwhelmed, overworked. You know, this could be coming up for you, and you just kind of have all your eggs in many baskets here, so to speak, okay? So although you're really enjoying what it is that you're doing, as far as financially for some of you, it's not quite taking off yet, okay? I feel that. So going forward, what's coming up is, I feel like for someone, you're going to kind of take a break from whatever it is that you're doing. And I feel like you're going to focus on other things. Like for somebody, you're focusing on family. You could be like a stay-at-home mom or a caregiver or something, and you're kind of like focused on that. You could be staying at home a lot, you know, taking care of children or other family members. For others of you, whatever it is that you do for career money, it's it's a home job. I get this sense of being at home. For a lot of you, you could be working independently, self-employed. You make your own schedule, you do your own thing. And you could be struggling with this taking off, you know, going into the future, which actually seeing a profit here. I do feel like for at least one person, you're in the beginning stages of things, okay? So although you're really excited and you're enjoying your time and you're really optimistic and you're really positive about everything, you know, it's going to be a period of like a drought, a financial drought coming up for you guys, okay? Let's see what else we got here. I feel like for others of you, going further into the future, this is going, whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to find your niche, and you're going to like get a hang of things, and you're going to be quite successful, more successful than pile 1, that's for sure. Pile 1 is just like, it's a mediocre kind of vibe, but with you guys, I feel like it's whatever it is that you're doing, it's like you're going to be really popular, or a lot of sales, or a lot of customers, or whatever the case may be. You're going to feel quite abundant. And for those who are like, say for example, you stay at home, financially, I feel like you're getting what you want. You're getting your wishes coming true, okay? Um, of course, nothing is without its struggles. And I feel like for you guys going forward down the road, you might experience some bouts of anxiety, okay? You might have to change the way you do things going into the future. There could be some obstacles that I do see you overcoming, but there are obstacles coming up, okay? Yeah, again, so I feel like for this pile, it's like you're doing great one moment and then there's a dry spell. It could be the season that you're in. Like, for example, you could be selling a lot during the holidays, but then once the holidays are over, there's like a dry spell. I feel like you've got that kind of vibe, you know? So like for 1/4 of the year, sales are great, and then the next quarter, not so great. So make sure to manage your money appropriately. I'm not a financial advisor, but I just want you to be on the lookout. There might be times where like you're not working or the money's not coming in. You know, it kind of gives the vibe of like an actual school teacher where they don't work during the summer. So they have to manage their salary to support them for the entire year, okay? As we see at the Four of Swords here and the Eight of Cups, and it's almost like you are moving, it's like you're taking a major break. It could also be that you might be going on a vacation down the road, like take a month or 2 off. You're doing so well. Or it could be that whatever you're doing now, you could stop doing and you do something else. Okay. Let me just see what else. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, there's travel in your future. Whatever it is that you're doing requires travel at some point in the future, or expansion, doing something differently. Totally, as you stop doing what you're doing now and then you move on to something different. It has that kind of vibe, like a Gemini energy. You're juggling more than one thing that you're doing, that kind of thing. Okay, so let's do some oracle cards. Let's see what the oracle cards say. Surprise. Oh, I like that. Stop complaining. I don't understand yet. I'm a genius. Back to basics. Yeah, back to basics. You could be starting from scratch down the road. So things are prosperous in the beginning, and then going forward into the future, you could be starting back over. Yeah, I feel like with these cards, there's some disappointment here coming up. Like things are not working out the way you planned. Like again, with this surprise, oh, I'm making so much money, this is great. And then down the road, things don't go as planned, and there's some level of disappointment here. It's like you overestimate, maybe you're overconfident and you overestimate your abilities, or if not your abilities, you overestimate luck or fate, and then you have to start all over again and start from scratch is what I feel for this pile, okay? Coming up. All right, pile 2. I'm going to move on to pile 3. That's all for you. Okay, pile 3. So if you chose the limo, which is the Chariot, and the original deck, things could be going quite well for you, taking off currently in this area of life, or it could be that you're trying to balance out finances, or you're trying to juggle more than one thing. That's also another possibility. But let's see what's going on for you. I feel like also some of you might be in the middle of traveling right now. You might be on a vacation or traveling. So what's coming up for you in career and finances? Pile 2 got 10 of Wands. Pile 1 got the Fool. Career and finances. I feel like, pile 2 got Judgment. I feel like some of you are young in this pile maybe. And you could be just starting out in life. You could be deciding what it is you want to do in this area of your life. Maybe you're unsure. Maybe you're overwhelmed with ideas. For some of you, we got Aquarius energy here. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like there's some of you are just unsure. You're unsure. I'm getting what you want to do. I feel like for some of you, I keep getting somebody who's really young. And you're kind of just like chilling out. You're chilling out. You're not really doing much of anything. You guys could just be like being young and focusing on your social life at this point. For others of you, I feel like someone has for others of you, I feel like someone has 2 opportunities. Something new and something you've done before. And you're making a decision between the 2. Okay? I feel like you're in a point in your life where you're coming to a realization about something that you have to get it together. You have to organize. You have to make a decision. You have to stick to something and see it through. There's something about this area in life where, you know, it requires some sort of healing to take place. Like there might have been some sort of disappointment you had. Okay. I just want to clarify the Star card. Again, I feel like somebody is young and just kind of partying right now. I also feel travel for this pile. Yeah, I feel like something that you've started or is not going as well, or you're unsure if you even want to do this. I feel like you're just going to continue to do what you have been doing, to be honest with you. Okay. I feel like there's some level of fear for this pile. It's like you're afraid of putting all your effort in, or you're afraid of starting something new, or you kind of want to stick to what you know. Okay. So I don't feel any major changes coming up other than it, you know, what it is that you're doing, you're going to continue to do, basically. Okay. Pile 3. Let's see what other messages. Yeah. Why do I keep getting these are young people in this pile? Because I don't see much action going on. I see in career or money. I really don't. I just get a strong feeling that somebody doesn't do much for career or money. You know, if you do, I just feel like you're gonna continue to do what you have been doing. There aren't any significant changes. I feel like you might feel trapped in this area in your life, whether you're working or not. You can have this feeling of feeling trapped, like this, not knowing which direction to go. You know, you might have a bunch of other areas in your life that are dominating your energy right now, and this is an area you really can't focus on. You really can't make any significant changes. Okay, what else do we have here? Okay, some of you actually might be supported by a romantic partner. Some of you can have a romantic partner who financially supports you. It could literally be a spouse, or they're like a spouse that that could be part of your destiny. Actually, is that you could be the type to just be like a stay-at-home parent, or just financially supported through romance. So we're getting the Hermit card here, and that's someone who really doesn't do much sometimes. Well, in this particular pile, it's somebody who kind of just not doing much and they're staying at home. And then we have the Five of Pentacles here. So it's like some bouts of financial difficulty coming your way. Here comes another romantic partner. This could be a pile who has romantic partners supporting them financially. Okay, and then an ending, and here comes some more information. Like I said in the beginning, I felt a social life is a focus. So here comes more of a focus on the social life going down the road, and then conflicts, and once again, okay. Yeah, this is why I thought this was a young pile. So basically, whatever it is that's been going on with you in career and finances, it's going to continue on that path. What at best, what I see is romantic partners financially supporting you. Of course, in any kind of social relationship, there's going to be conflict and drama here. Okay, somebody's mother or a mother figure. You could be getting financial help from. You have a talent here. There goes the Lover's card. Yeah, you have a talent here though, pile 3, that if you chose to do something, if you want to be independent in this area, you have a talent here that does involve people. Okay, is you might have a talent for, how do I want to say it, entertaining people, or something to do with relationships. So maybe you could be like a marriage counselor, an entertainer of some sort, or I don't know, something along those lines that has to deal with relationships with people. So if that's something you think you might be interested in, that is an idea for you, because you know you have free will, you can change things. But based upon this current energy here, I don't see much of any changes for this pile, other than, you know, being young, having fun, and focusing on a social life. Okay, so let's do your oracle cards to see what other messages we have. Tomorrow is another day. Some of you could be feeling lost and lonely. Do what you love. I was feeling that for you guys. There's some sort of skill or talent you have. What did I say about being an entertainer? We got someone. We do have artists in this image and entertainers. Okay. Memories comfort us. Again, I felt social relationships were somehow involved in your finances. No justification needed. I mean, you're doing what you want, and that is your life. You're able to do that. You don't need to justify that. Say it 3 times. I don't care. Yeah, this is a pretty young pile here. So that's what I see, pile 3. That's all I have for you. If you haven't like, share, subscribe, please do so. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.